And in the old days, they didn't have teenagers smoking. Bang. That's not the law.
Ngay ngau ni bicara na proyek ating kan biwi inda balanda wal space ko o inda Yolngu wal space ko bahai ngo we are lost somewhere napungan magsab culture ngula napunganin na bila napungan ngune room ngai nguran ngunele kuruto napungan inde nguran ngunele kuruto ngulka ngura jama mala role ga responsibilities jaga mir mala warpam unoke room go una junga ya jama mere una gutara jama mere una mari jama mere role nan kan responsibility nguran bun na perngulungi responsibility ya bicara tiang in balabai ngon ya kamera yul junga ya yul gutara dia Ngarali tiang in balangara jabai ngolom rum reo anybody and the marchi bala pick up Ngarali bala bunchuna.
The Yolngu kinship provides a unique way for people to live with each other in harmony and share the resources of the land. These laws apply to responsibilities that Yolngu have to their family and their clans. Sharing is a fundamental part of the system. This applies to sharing Ngarali, which is common and therefore makes it very accessible to anyone. In the Yolngu kinship, a young person could be a grandfather or an uncle to someone much older. The relationship of people in terms of their rights and responsibility is not only determined by their age, but more so by the position in a highly complex kinship system.
One of the things, we're getting too complicated here, but one of the things about life in a place where you can't own anything, where you have to share everything, the only thing you can't share is the feeling. The feeling of smoking, but once it's inside you, you can't share it. It's yours. No one can get it off you.
People share the cigarette each other, whoever buy it. And some people stress out and, they don't smoke for 1 week and they stress out, no smokes. So they have to look around for smoke, ask anyone, whoever got smoke.
The individual is often obliged to share Ngarali based on their kinship ties. Sharing a short one, or dombol Ngarali, is common. The cigarette is passed by one person to another, often through children.
I really don't like it when people say to little kids, go and get my Ngarali, bring my Ngarali here. Young people shouldn't touch those things.
Sometimes when you, unintentionally, the families, we actually ask and encourage the young kids to light a cigarette. So they'll go and get a cigarette off one of the family members. And then that's how, without us thinking, we can actually become exposed to that cigarette. Also when relaying or taking the cigarette from one person to another adult, and by actually smelling and having on our fingers and without washing their hands, this seemed to be able to get hooked on the actual smell.
Young people start smoking is because of peer pressure, or maybe they're looking at their role models,
Tobacco action workers say, keep your cigarette secret and be a role model. There are children watching you.
I was probably 12 or 13, and I saw one of my oldest brothers having a cigarette. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what it tastes or feels like. And so one day I decided to steal one.
Some of the high school girls, they start smoking to get attention from guys older than them or guys that start smoking. And then, they just try to act cool and smoke and, attention to themselves.
There was a time when a young person would have been careful to not be seen smoking in front of an elder, their uncle, or senior members of their clan or family.
If you see a family member, someone might ask for a cigarette and they'll offer one. Ngarali ga.
Well, in the communities, young people find the cigarette easy because they can ask a friend. But some kids ask the old people to buy a cigarette for them.
Boys and girls that are shy, some might ask a family member, or hey, can you go ask him? Or some will just, hey, any cigarettes?
Whilst the price of a cigarette packet of 25s today is $27 in remote communities, access remains relatively easy because of sharing.
Underage rip in the bunchun, Ngarali. Tiang win bala. Ayakan gagoyang ang uni, Ngarali utang. Tarwan militeran ang umirichin, buchin. Eto wala. Ni yakan limbur maringi ngulo ke buchin ko. Ang ngulo ngi limbur nga bumanakun, wanganja.
You only walk through the easy life, but you're killing yourself. Eh? The hard part is different. If he stopped, my boy, if he stopped from smoking, I would have been happy. I can happy for his life because I'm fine. I'm not looking at his bad things. I love him. I've seen it, not just my family. I've seen it in Darwin, everywhere. Young people who smoke. I might cry my heart somewhere, you know.
This is the times we need to make some sort of evaluation on that. If we don't make assessment on that, people will keep on smoking. Government industry, smoke industry will deliver more things to people. Hardly no nation will be here left. Yolngu people, the rest of Yolngu will die.
We constantly hear from the clinics and the Aboriginal health practitioners that smoking can affect our health and well-being. Tobacco companies have manufactured cigarettes today in very specific ways. The Ngarali of today has over 7,000 types of chemicals or poisons. Even the cigarette paper has poisons added to it to make it burn quicker so that it is consumed even more. All of this is done so that more people, including Yolngu, become addicted and smoke more Ngarali. These poisons, though, are killing our Yolngu.
Cancer forming, and people are not knowing that. People are not getting there. People are not seeing the big picture. Sometimes when they have heart attack or stroke, heart attack or when they're thinking, community, they think about Galka.
All the time.
All the time.
Every time. Day
But
and
it's a
night.
silent killer in the island. Silent killer. All you're thinking on it, you know when you're on one thing, Galka.
Dan pelihara macam pelihara purga pelihara pilih nama. Yo. Balanya ngai nyeri. Yo. Ngarali le kabu menyen ngarali. Ayam berjali kabir kanan pingulan naman giman pingulan na yakka nongorong banyak le wajib pilih. Yo.
The harmful effects of smoking is not visible to the eyes of people. Its effects are slow creeping but thoroughly damaging.
When we were young, everybody smoked. Now it's mainly Yolngu who smoke, because Palanda have learned about the fact that it's poison and it kills you. And if you love your family, you won't smoke, because otherwise you're going to leave them too quickly.
Some Yolngu, we love them. Some Yolngu, we care for them. Some Yolngu, we don't want to see smoke. See, I love my children because I want to grow up healthy. I love my people, friends, family. Even Balandar too, not just a family, Yolngu family. Even all over the places.
If you start smoking when you're old, maybe it's okay. If you start smoking when you're 50 or 60, maybe it doesn't shorten your life so much. But if you start smoking when you're a teenager or 20 or 30, means you're not going to be 70 years old. You're only going to make it to 50, 60. That's the truth. That's why Ngāpuka stopped smoking.
Ngara dua kaninan ngatil uptura kan ngali. Puncur ngara metri mo kan puncur ja ngali. Wangkan merja walu ngara marangal ngalpar dal. Ngalpur kan mai kan muluk kurjat jat bicara. Wangara kan unya euro. Ibin kan try ngiri euro ai kan dual bedela ka ngalti dual jat bicara.
My day before my daughter's second birthday, and then by the time her second birthday came around, I understood that life doesn't go forever and that every moment with my daughter is precious, and I realised, okay, I have to make that time as long as I can.
Ni mayangi wawa that every animal can dingangal. They start with death. Ka paunguna brukingun nango. We're not seeing the picture. Tuali concern napurung.
Times have now changed from when Yolngu laws kept the use of Ngarali in balance. Our Yolngu nation is in a crisis, and we will need to change if we want our communities to grow strong and healthy.
Tuali Rome, nalchana pertukam nama. Rome ko malah maringit terbalik nak kondia ki Ngarali pue Rome ko. Marda pertu darangan kan nama pichana. Na pertu tuali bulu ramuni reviving nganya, strengthening nganya, implementing nganya jama miriaman. Mula wana ngongai to help marikina pun support